what is better in this degree is like you can be at any level, at any age, at anything.
Yes.
It's all
you
your
have-
expertise.
Yeah, if you have expertise, if you have skills, if you are enthusiast, you'll get a scope here. If you actually are interested about bringing in your idea and working it in market,
Yes.
we have this very starting stage of Nirmaan. They actually like give you a particular space to work on with, and like they give a huge plethora of connections. I would say you get to see anyone around the day. So one day we come up with any professor from a foreign university, and the next day it's maybe one minister from any particular
Central government also.
Yeah, from
Okay.
any government.
They will help you with everything. They will help you with every and each thing, from the resources, from the all the point of view, all the feedback. They are there for you.
I got to hear it one day in this open house we were having. If you are doing a data science thing, you are a perfect data scientist if you know how much you have in your wallet. So
The physical
that's when you start being a data scientist. When you start calculating this way from day to day things. People are like, okay, it's an online degree, it's a side course. Okay.
Okay.
It's not something serious. I'm very frank to this. But if you take it serious, right, it will just like open the doors to heaven, I would say.
So, hello everyone. Today we have the pleasure of hosting two remarkable students from IIT Madras BS degree who are also working on an early stage startup. So, welcome to this podcast series where we are interacting with remarkable and different unique students from IIT Madras BS degree. So, we have with us Souryadeepta, Majumdar and Prakash. They are diploma level students of IIT Madras BS degree and they are also working on an early stage fintech startup. So, let us know more about them and get insights about startups, research and their journey with IIT Madras BS degree. So I would love to hear about you guys from yourself. So can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Myself, Prakash Tiwari, currently in the BS degree undergrad program in the diploma level. And also pursuing the degree, we are also working on the idea. It's basically a fintech idea which basically targeted the personalized financial literacy along with helping with the personal day-to-day finances. Over to you.
And I'm Souryadeepta. I'm also a diploma level student pursuing this degree standalone. And I'm also working as one of the founders in this early stage startup. So yeah, it is like that fintech startup as you said. And along with it, yeah, there are also some enthusiasts in researches and some more academic performances.
Okay, so now that we know that you guys are BS degree students, I would like to know the background. Like before you started the BS degree and before you had the idea of the startup, how was the scene? How did you get the idea? And at the first place, how your journey with IIT Madras BS degree started?
So like firstly, I would say like starting of the degree. So I started it right off after my 12th grade ended. So after this, like it was one fine day in my high school level when I actually came from my school and I just came up with this web thing in Google and I just came across this degree.
Yeah.
So I was enthusiastic, like exploring how it is going on and how we can actually explore this type of degree there in place, and hence enrolled in it. And with over course of time, like kind of inclined towards it, and now I'm pursuing it standalone. And yeah, like yearly we indulged into activities such as like hackathons and different programs and all. So in one such hackathon, the Smart India Hackathon.
Yeah.
So we both met as like teammates, me and Noam. So we were working in the problem statement of Indian Railways there.
Okay.
And there we actually found out like we have quite contrasting like stacks for our skills and like
we have the same
bidding.
interest.
Yeah, so a similar interest as well. Coincidentally, we both were enthusiastic in startup ideas and it was both on fintech.
Okay.
So like it was, I guess, 1st of October, right? So we just like met one fine day in this cafe coffee day here.
Okay.
Like okay, we are here in campus, so let's meet in cafe coffee day. And
We
started
need
off
to-
with this idea.
Yeah, we need to do something.
Okay.
We have to experiment. Like, what's the opportunity is here?
Yeah.
We got the idea. Okay, something like in the fintech. We selected the sector first because I was more inclined to market. So my initial study goes to like not some amazing or something like that. He taken from the early on, but I was like more hesitant to the using the regular path. Okay, I will follow this degree or do that. I was more inclined to okay, let's try it out. So that's why I take the drop, and after that I joined this degree. Even in the degree, I was more hesitant to carry it on due to some maybe perspective of the social things. Okay, how I was going to indulge in this degree, whether it will be perfect fit for me or not. What is this? What is that? After that, somehow I decided, okay, everything is going perfect. Let's try it out. Then we met in the all the hackathon. Participated in the SIH. Basically, I was too much eager to participate in the hackathons or all the hacking competition. Okay, how was things going? Let's experiment.
Yes.
So after that, I met with him, and we met and do all the things of the extracurricular activity. Participate in those teams along with the hackathons and things.
Okay.
And after that, we got the idea.
So it was great to listen how you guys actually met and how your ideas actually they were contrasting, yet you guys had something to work upon. And like you said, you were quite skeptical about the IIT Madras BS degree because of the reviews, or maybe...
No, it's not about the BS degree. I was skeptical about doing the undergrad itself, like BTech, BS, MS, BA, because I belong to from the where area many people try out. Okay, technically is bit off. You can also try the arts department. You can also try the government jobs or many things. Another opportunity you can go through. So I was more skeptical into the, okay, I have to do this or try it another, because my inclination was more towards the financial part or in the market part, what the real degree will give.
Yes.
So that's what, after that I heard about this IITM thing. So, okay, that was great opportunity by the IIT Madras itself. So no doubt. And there was never a bit of doubt of the degree of IIT Madras. It was doubt upon me, like, okay, will I be able to carry on this degree? What degree needed? Because it's from IIT Madras itself. So
absolutely.
Of course you need to do something better. Not your regular degree in the college. So yeah, that was the part. The doubt part was on my goal, okay, and it's still going on, something if and but.
Okay, absolutely. Like everyone has self-doubt at some point of time. So absolutely, even I had self-doubt at a lot of stages in my life. So that is, I think, completely normal. But since you guys have completed the foundational level and now you are in the diploma level, so how has the journey been? If I ask you on the academic perspective, and how has your learnings, the course structure, and everything been till now?
Yeah.
So, like for me, I would say like it has been a pretty good one. So, actually, I would say like I started off with the qualifiers here in my high schools itself.
Okay.
And there, I would say like it was very smooth. And actually, we got I got interested in mathematics more after joining this degree. So I was a total physics guy, and I got inclined towards mathematics and went for this types of research works and all after joining this. And in the foundational level, it was a very good one. Like we get so good guidance, proper supervised, trainings there, and all the professors there. Like we've got like one of the elite professors, I can say.
Yes.
So yeah, like
interactive courseworks, all things, so the activities, extract points.
If you're interested in studying and all, it's a very it's heaven, I would say.
Absolutely. So the foundational level courses, the professors and everything is really good, and we do have the instructors and the mentor sessions, the TA sessions. So I think those things really bridge the gap, and they promote more interaction between students. Also, are you guys part of any club or society or any kind of experience with that?
Yeah, initially, currently we are too, but initially we are more inclined to the participation of the physical activity or something like that, more doing of the stuff, arrangement stuff, doing volunteer, all things going on. We did in the past Paradox also, but right now we are more of the just.
Yeah, initially before coming off here, I was part in this Ramanujan Society of Research we have.
Yeah.
And I guess
also presented paper there also, participated there.
He actually presented a paper there to
it was very bad. Little bitter experience, but that was great.
So we have these amazing societies as well, like you said, Ramanujan Society. Also we have, would you like to emphasize or elaborate on the societies that are focusing on startup or entrepreneurship? So any society, like we have JITSI.
Yeah.
So if you have any kind of experience or want to let the students know about that.
They are also doing great. They are for the initial, those who have no idea, it is also the one of the best part of this degree also, like from the early on you get the access of those groups or startup. They will let you know what the procedure is, if you want to do the regular things or irregular things. I have heard of something like that. They are also doing some city wise also, something like that, program from city wise. That's really a great idea. Like if you doesn't want to like make more strong step, rather I would say like, okay, I am more hesitant, okay, I will try a startup, or I have my regular degree going on. JITC is there, and many also college runs groups are there. People in the JITC are really good also. So
even one thing I'll just add on, like what I saw is like, in our campus, as we have like e-cell and all. So you need to be in a particular time of your degree or in a particular age to hold up a position of responsibility there. What is better in this degree is like you can be at any level, at any age, at anything.
It's all your expertise.
If you have expertise, if you have skills, if you are enthusiast, you'll get a scope here. So that's a very good thing. I'm just enthusiastic.
Absolutely. So that's a really great opportunity. And like you said, if you have expertise, it doesn't matter like at what level of the degree you are. So that's a really remarkable thing. So like since you guys are in the campus and you are working on your startup and all, so like how does this work? What kind of assistance are you getting from IIT Madras, or what kind of guidance are you getting, if you can elaborate on the opportunities for startup enthusiasts?
So basically, if you have an idea and if you like want to go serious with it, then we have like much hierarchical organizations here. Like Nirmaan is there.
It's a bit of a structure, you can say, for training and
so if you actually are interested about bringing in your idea and working it in market, we have this very starting stage of Nirmaan. They actually like give you a particular space to work on with.
It's basically Pratham, called Pratham.
It's like that's the program of Pratham, and then you get, I guess, Akshar. Yeah. So there you actually can make your prototype. You can market it up, and like they give a huge plethora of connections, I would say. Okay. So that's like you get to see anyone around the day. So one day we come up with any professor from a foreign university, and the next day it's maybe one minister from any particular
central government also.
From any government. So that way, like it's all ranging upon. So you get a very good connection there. You get to talk with people, explore your idea, be versatile on stuff. So that's how it works on. But it's only one thing I would say, like commitment. So if you're committed to that thing, they give you everything. So with a minimal like support on fundings as well. This compliances that you need to deal with for startups and all. They provide supports on everything. We get like
even the legalities, legality of this.
The legalities as well. Like IITM directly supports on it. We get advisory supports from professors and experts. So it's all like a very good one.
Yes, that's a great thing actually. So you said you get support from IITM and professors. So if a person, for example, a person watching this video, he or she has an idea in their mind and really needs guidance or support like you guys are getting from Nirmaan or whatever other supporting body is there on the campus. So is there any eligibility or any way of getting into that?
So there is only two parts, I would say, for eligibility. You have a solid idea, you're committed to it.
Okay.
So if you're having these two qualities there, or eligibilities you can say, so you can just come up with it. So we have got a very supportive like reception there. So they're actually welcoming guys for startups. Okay, so we are actually wanting for startups and all. So so once you have that idea, maybe you have to do some minimal market research on how the competitor market is going, what is the market value and all. So if you have this minimal ideas, so there we have our connections up there, like you get to go and meet the connections up there. And they actually provide you forms which you can fill up. They also, I guess, enroll males in all our S-mails.
Yes.
You can just work on it.
When it comes to like entering in the Nirmaan or getting into the Nirmaan, like how it is started from the beginner level. If you have, as you said, the commitment and the idea, it's okay. Now you have checked the market, you have robust your idea. Okay, now I am perfect for it. Now I want to get the resources. What the resources are, how I will avail to it. So when it comes to the Nirmaan, there is a cohort, I guess, 2 cohort in the one is
Yeah, the
August.
Pratham and the Akshar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cohort where the program Pratham and Akshar happens. Basically, you have to apply in the January, I think January and August.
No, it happens in all semesters.
Yeah, you know, all
Okay,
semesters.
all semesters.
Yeah, all semester. There is cohort. You can apply it through the mail or WhatsApp, whatever. There is a form for the cohort. You apply. Basically, it asks about your idea, versatile of the idea, how the idea is market fit. What's your product? What's your views to the market?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. After that, you will send that mail or send that application to the Nirmaan. By assessing your point of view or your idea, they will accept or deny. Even after declination of your participation form, there is many chances you can try it out.
Chances.
Yeah,
and they'll also like suggest you on how you can
like
actually
improve.
bring it up.
Yeah, how you can improve or what the matter is lacking. Like suppose we met one guy, they are lacking on the statistic, like what's the data behind. So for the market research part, you can do that also. And after that, because they will help you with everything, they will help you with every and each thing, from the resources, from the all the point of view, all the feedback, they are there for you.
So even if you don't have like people mostly with startup ideas, they're like, oh, I'll just bring in the highest skills I have within me,
Yeah,
and people will actually love it.
yeah. The main part is
So-
that it's a technology institute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Technology is just a later part.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
It's
people
about-
forget about market and business. So actually, they have got dedicated sessions for all this, so that you get your entrepreneur inside you.
Okay.
So that entrepreneurship is not about only like making the product or not only
Yeah.
implementing it. So all about the business you need to think of, all about the market you need to think of. So they all take care of it, have dedicated sessions, gives you like, even for Akshat, they have given mentorships for one-to-one teams.
Personalized mentorship.
Yeah. So everything is there.
So like that is really a new thing for me as well. So I think the audience will get really great insights, especially the people who have an idea and they are looking forward to such opportunities from IIT Madras itself. So that's really great listening to these opportunities, Nirmaan and all. And since you are working on your startup, so it's a fintech startup.
Yeah.
So how did you get the idea at the first place, and what motivates you to continue it? Because for when you're working on something, you need that motivation and discipline on regular basis. So what is that spark and how did you get that idea?
So if I explain my side of the journey,
Yeah.
then like we all came from different parts of India.
Yeah.
So while I was here, I just saw like there is this price difference we are facing for a similar thing. So I might be paying maybe a different amount of money, maybe more than here,
Yeah.
to avail the same thing in somewhere else, whereas I'm paying much lesser or much more here. So how is it actually, like, if it's a problem to me, there are people who may be facing this.
Yes.
So if I wish to explore it, then I got to know like we are getting used to this term called financial literacy.
Okay.
We get used to like utilities, we get used to new markets and all. So like day-to-day expenses, microeconomics and all this. So let's bring up one idea.
Yes.
And like I actually also worked on one idea on fintech only.
Okay.
So it was not that strong enough.
It was more on investment
Yeah.
side.
So it was more on investments.
Okay.
So there I had it in mind like, okay, I need to come off with. But also I have one family background of finances. So had this trend going on.
Okay.
And somehow, yeah, met him with the similar stuff.
First we met, he has the approach of the research part. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm more interested in
So
research.
I was more interested.
I was
Yes.
on the structure. He was on the structure path. Okay, I will do undergrad. I have this research idea. Let's work upon this research idea, that research idea. I was like, okay, that's great. But I said I was unhinged from the early on. If you talk to my parent, and they will also say, okay, he doesn't take things serious. So I was not more serious in the scholastic part. Okay, I have to participate in this degree or that degree.
Yes.
I was just doing my regular check off. Okay, I did the undergrad, I did my higher secondary. It's okay, things is
Yes.
going great.
Yes.
But the startup part, or you say the entrepreneurs is from the early on. The fire was from the early stage, and you can if you ask from our generation who you inspire to, you will many will say, okay, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and everything is going on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that derives us is the money, finance, and that's the initial part. And when it comes to the startup or the opportunity, we heard about that. Okay, things is going on. And from initial on, I have also some of thinking, okay, I want to do that. I want to explore something like that for myself only. But where to start? How to
Yes.
start, and what the sector will be? and perfect suited for me, mine interest also, because I can't take it off something like that
Yeah.
and just doing as the duty. Okay, I have to do 9 to
Yeah.
5 job. So when it come to the finances, I also met to him and we discuss about, okay, things are going rough both for us in the Chennai. All of a
Okay.
sudden everything is up and down, all the financial is okay
Yeah.
going, and then all of a sudden come, okay, financial literacy, what's about
Okay.
that? And then like financial is there, literacy is there. When he search about the data was also supporting us. Okay, everything is going at, just fuel it up. But when we
We
hit it,
literally like created forms like for validating our idea. We literally created Google Forms
and
and regulated in groups of BS and IITM that okay,
Okay.
please help us like gathering on this,
mm,
like how it is actually going.
mm,
So
Okay.
yeah,
So like that is really interesting to hear. Like you said, you had run forms and everything. So this really involves the data and analysis. The statistics is also really important in what you're working on. So like I'm pretty sure that IIT Madras BS degree and the network of students would have helped you at some point or other, right?
Yeah.
Like you said,
yeah, of course,
the forms and everything to collect the data, the survey and everything.
yeah,
not only the IIT Madras BS students and all,
Yeah.
I would say
all
IITM as a whole.
As a whole.
Yeah, like the alumni networks, like we even had like our alumni,
professors,
alumni
props.
professors and alumni here.
Yeah.
So whenever they come up, they're like, even like irrespective of the degree, irrespective of anything, they're like, you're doing such a good job. They'll always support.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a huge support. Like,
When you talk about degree, like I was in the part of the one of the like society, something like that, and it was 3 a.m. I guess, and I call up that guy, hey, I send you that form,
Yeah.
I need that feedback. So
Okay.
we were counting on the numbers. We
Yes.
got 100 plus feedback, but we are counting on the numbers. Okay, 100, 510, how much till the morning? And it was 3 a.m. I know that guy will do that, but it was 3 a.m. So that's why it's quite obvious he can't do that. So I rang it up.
yeah,
Okay.
like the bigger, older societies like Accord, Synapse, Jitsi, they actually helped immensely. And newer ones, they tried their best. They had a limited source there, but the big ones, they had utilized their full population in our validations too.
Yeah, of course.
That's really great to hear that the support and connections, especially the
Yeah.
networking and connections that you get from the IIT Madras and the brand value as whole and the alumni network that
Of
you said
course.
is really important. Be it the job or for
Anything.
entrepreneurs and startup enthusiasts, that's a really important thing, because you need people to get ideas from, you need people to give you feedback and suggestions. So I think that's really important thing. And in your startup journey, like I'm pretty sure you're working on this for a long time. So any challenges you face, or
I think you should take it many challenges.
of course. So,
Yeah, like
any major highlights of challenges that you face?
there are many actually. Like as they
I
said
can
about
do one. Like
yeah, sure.
as we have mentioned, financial literacy from the early on. We
Yeah.
did the market research. We ranked it up the data. Everything was supporting us. Yeah, you are the great. Everything.
Yeah.
It's the needed market. We connected with the alumni. They are saying, okay, that's a great idea. We really want to try it out. What the product you are trying to make or trying to explore. They also suggested many idea. But when you really hit it to the customer, like the ground floor reality. Okay, if I want to build this,
Yeah.
will you commit to buy? They said they committed like, okay, 100% I am facing this. This is the enough part I want to try it out. When
Yeah.
come to the buying part, like at the customer business part, you can make all of the best product you can have. Technical part, economical part, designing part, everything is there. But until you get the customer, that's not the business.
Right.
So
even like for starting as well, like he went too much in the flow. Even for the starting, if I say, like about start, like how we get to start. So I remember like we actually went up with the idea, like overnight we created the pitch and everything,
Okay.
and we had to actually literally go up on the door and knock up, like, okay, we have this idea. So you need to be pretty much desperate to start off. And about challenges, of course, like these are the challenges about this customers, markets, and even like convincing people. The power of convincing, it's like a huge thing you get induced to.
Right.
Patience, listening, convincing. So these all are like huge power points that you get like induced if you are doing a startup or even thought of doing it. So,
Right.
at the end of the day, it's not depend like what skills or what you are trying to do. It's about what the next person is. You have to
Right.
listen to it.
Right.
So yeah.
So, like, you are managing all of this stuff with your IIT Madras degree. So, a lot of students have this perception that if I'm working on something, if I'm doing my studies, I should restrict myself and not explore other things. So, how do you, like, if you have something to say to motivate students out there to just explore what interests them or something, a message from your side, that would be great.
For this, I would say, like, whatever you are studying,
Yeah.
people usually say, like, what you study is not applied.
Yeah.
But
That's
see
the
it this way, that whatever you are studying,
Yeah.
everything is getting applied.
Absolutely.
So if I say, like, for this analysis, like, for the surveys, we actually do the similar things we get taught in BDM.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, the algorithms I created, it requires hyperparametric tuning, which we study in statistics too.
Of course. From the early on.
Yeah. So basic MLT and MLP, they lie the like foundations for NLP and LLMs.
Okay.
And like, even if you go for statistical analysis, that's also there. Like, in BS or BSc, we study statistical computing, and here we study business analytics and all. So everything is getting applied to everything. So if you are thinking in this way, like, I don't want to explore this thing, try to see it in the frame of what you are pursuing.
Right.
So if you are studying this thing and you try to see it through that frame,
Now just check it out.
yeah, you get it applied everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So that way it gets a very good journey, and I think you must explore it there as well, like exploring the market, exploring these things, because after all, when you go rich into companies, so they'll see how much is your skill set there.
Yeah.
So even when we are hiring interns for different startups, maybe for teams and all, so whatever I see is like, that could be any degree, any college. Even I remember hiring one BCom for a full stack developer.
Oh.
So whatever he did is like, he just like created every clones, like not even solid projects, just created clones, but it's like the most perfect clone you could just have. So even the Amazon clone, I think, like, Jeff Bezos would call him up, like, okay, I want to buy it.
Yeah, even with all the structure, all the documentation was there.
Yes.
It's nothing like if you are focusing on your degree, it's great. Nothing like if you have to do the another way, choose the path, explore. No, if you are focused to the degree, focus on that. Initially, he was like that. Okay, he was focused on the. Currently, we are right now on the same position. There is many of our friends or colleagues, you can say, they are best in their degree or in the. Sometimes I also think, okay, I should also focus like that.
Yeah.
They are the best. And we generally meet and have the chat with on. It's nothing wrong if you are doing. If you wanna explore, you can do that.
Yes.
And doing so many things, we are still focused on the degree.
Yeah. Degree
That's
is
great.
important.
So we still focus on it. It's all like, we are applying it. Whatever we are studying, we just apply it.
That's really great to hear. And the thing is that a lot of people think that data science as a domain cannot be applied to other ones, but believe me, like, I recently had a podcast yesterday, and that person, he got into a research internship, and a lot of people have told me that this is something that you can go into any discipline, like it is interdisciplinary. You can put data science and integrate it with mechanical engineering. Yeah.
I can tell you one thing, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the data science, it's basically data, science about the data.
Yeah.
When it comes to the our educational part, science is different, art is different, many sectors are different.
Yes.
But even in the history part, you have the data, you have the analyzing part, okay, what the things going on, where the history is there, what the things include on the history, particular day, particular time. Even the data science has their role. So that's the future. You can't deny it, okay, data science has every ingredient in it.
Absolutely.
Little bit of the math, little more of the math, my bad, more of the math, statistics, you can say. Like as of he said, he was searching in the statistics too, and I got the part that in the 7th or 9th and 10th week of the statistic one, it was some of the little bit ingredient which came up in the making part of the, came up in the algorithms part.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
So yeah, like everything, even like apart from startups, we are also into researchers too.
Yeah.
So I had my papers, my like some hypothesis testing and all. So everything, like, it is a very basic classical mechanics theorem I created, but it just got selected and it just got supported because I had enough of statistics there, enough of data science applied. Like, I collected up random data from like different researchers, and I just combined them up, did some parametric tuning, did some analysis, and held up the outputs that, okay, it's supporting my theory. And it just got accepted like anything.
Even in the startup also, like we are backed by mostly of the data. Initially, we started focused on the totally literacy. We are doing the literacy part. We are providing the resources. We are helping all the another stuff. When it comes to the market, data doesn't support us. Data is supporting in the variable forms. Okay, you are great. Your idea is great. But what about the market?
Yes.
What about the people buying it? What about the customer? What about the users? So data is everywhere.
For this application, I'll say one thing. Like, I got to hear it one day in this open house we were having. So this one guy said, like, if you are doing a data science thing, you are a perfect data scientist and you have a financial background if you know how much you have in your wallet,
Yeah.
in your physical wallet.
Yeah.
So,
The physical
that's when you start being a data scientist, when you start calculating this way from day to day things.
Right.
So yeah.
So I think really happy to hear the thing that you emphasized upon, and like you said, the financial literacy thing. So what do you think in the coming time? Why do we need financial? Of course we do need, but what exactly are your aspirations with your startup? What do you really want to help people with?
So people, when they actually start off, like, if you see, like, we usually say like jobs and all, not only jobs. So whenever people are starting to think of in a mature way, or whenever they're starting to live alone, so they'll have to deal with this finance.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they'll have to deal with like managing everything, expenses and all these types of things.
Yeah.
So they tend to come off with the conventional way everyone is following. I'll just go with saving this, maybe an FD, maybe this that and all. But they don't exactly know what are they. There are many loopholes. Like, even most of 90% of our like customers we have dealt with, they said like, are you doing investments?
Okay.
So literacy
really
is
want
not
that.
only about investments.
Investments,
Yeah,
right.
investment is good for growing.
Yeah.
And even for investment, stock market is not the only place. There are so many places you can grow your thing,
Right.
everything. So people don't have much knowledge of it, and they want to explore secure options. So they don't have the knowledge. It's like I have a like, you know, a cloth in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm totally into dark, and I'm just like finding everything randomly. So I don't know where to go, what's the direction, everything. I'm just like a scalar quantity.
Yeah.
So instead of that, we are providing this angular hinge to them.
Yeah.
That okay, we are providing you a pathway. So based on what you require, we are providing you a pathway that will be best suited for you. Okay, and you can actually avail it. And if you avail it, we can guarantee you like it would be secure and enjoying journey, and it would be a good one. So people will actually need to know it in order to survive, because you know, like, as we can see, like the
Even
inflation
the financial stability.
this way. Yeah.
When it comes to the financial literacy, terms become very like complicated. When you search on the internet financial literacy, there is thousand web pages which will tell you, okay, what the money is, what's investment, what the credit card, what the debit card, what it related to me.
Like what you need to do.
Yeah, what's
to
about
go.
me, what the structure is there. As he mentioned, like, okay, we will give you all the structure. That's what we are trying to do. We are trying to something morph the meaning of the financial literacy. When it comes to the literacy, okay, even I have to say, simply we got the feedback from the one our like you can say a senior member who was visiting. He said like, if it's a financial literacy and everything has to do to me, then why I will avail the service?
Right.
So the main part is it's not about like what the product is, what the market is. It's about how you are taking to the market. So that's what we are trying to do. It's not about the financial literacy. Like suppose there is a coursework you have to take and complete 5 lecture and do the assignment. It's not about that. It's about, okay, there is your personal need. There is your day-to-day finances going on, and you wanna, as he mentioned, out of 100, there is totally, I think 95% people will say, okay, it's okay, I'm earning money, it's okay, I'm doing that. What's about investment? Grow my money. I need more money. So literally, there was one official, government official, literally said, I am earning this amount of money, make this money to this much.
And he was also from financials.
So we were like shocked, like how we can do that. So yeah, it's not about the literacy, it's about the perception of the literacy.
Yes.
How to do it. So yeah.
Great. So it was really great, and I really hope that this issue or this maybe people who lack this kind of literacy can, you know, get assistance in the future with such solutions. So at the end, I would like to ask if you have any kind of message to give to the students who are watching this, anything from your side. Maybe it can be skills or any message, or for startup enthusiasts or students who are just looking forward to explore new avenues or opportunities.
See, I have been like from a very big camouflage, I would say. Like or metamorphosis. It's a better term to use.
Okay.
Like I was into totally researches, and then I shifted totally into market.
Then you met to the catalyst.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing I would just say, like throughout the journey, one thing I have seen, most people they fail. I won't say directly fail, but they
Unable
lack
to.
yeah, they lack to meet their 100%. That's only because they don't like what they do.
Right.
Yeah.
And even a very frank word I would say, like whenever I meet people of this degree outside as well, people are like, okay, it's an online degree, it's a side course. Okay.
Okay.
It's not something serious. I'm very frank to this. But if you take it serious, right, it'll just like open the doors to heaven, I would say.
Right.
So I think if you're doing it, don't do it because of this IIT tag or don't do it because of this. Love what you're doing, and I think it would be the best thing ever.
That is the best thing you could have said,
Yeah.
because a lot of people I see, this is a side degree,
It's
I
a
want to do
social
it only
stigma.
for IIT tag.
It's a social stigma in the mind. Okay, I am
Yeah.
doing side degree. This is just an online degree, or this is not sufficient for me.
This quiz one only, I think I in Sri Sai Ram only I was there.
Okay.
Like this guy, he actually lectured me for 15 minutes why I am not doing a BTech and not, along with this. But I think like if you're doing this, I won't say like do it standalone, it's all your choice. But it's a worthy thing.
Right.
So if you're doing it, it's a very worthy thing.
Correct. Right. So I really hope that gives a strong message to the viewers
Of
to
course.
take it seriously. And plus the IITM thing, it really, the coursework and everything is really rigorous.
Yeah.
It's
and
a
it
robust
has-
pack.
Yeah,
It's a robust
absolutely.
pack. I can say there is the help system there. There is mentoring system there. Even your like some of the things come up with me, like issue in the part, like as he is also here. Many student community is there. You can
Yeah.
just really go there and ask. As of the hackathon part, I directly dropped a message. Hey, if you want a part of this hackathon,
Yeah.
come right on because deadline is there.
And we've got like the most humble systems, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, even for the ISRO one, we
Yeah.
actually like came up here directly saying like we just need a signature to participate there. They're like, okay, we'll just do
Ma'am
it.
was like, okay, here is the final. When was your last date? I said, okay, this was the last date. Ma'am said, okay, like suppose 27 was the last.
Yeah, yeah.
27 was the last date, and he said 25. I will send you the document with the signed.
So this is like the most supportive one, everything. Just you need to love and respect.
Absolutely.
So that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So I think that's a really good message, and we really like encourage the viewers or the students to explore their interests, and absolutely like focus should be on the degree. But if you have something you want to work on, just give it a try. There are a lot of supportive systems
course.
out there in IITM itself that will really try to assist you and bring you to your best. So I think that is something, and I really hope this conversation gives you a lot of insights on IITM BS program, startup insights, and if you have any other idea or something, you can just try it out and you will get people to support you. So absolutely, that was a great conversation with you guys. Thank you so much for giving out your time to us, and I really hope this conversation helps people out there and students.
It was a
Thank you.
great pleasure to have it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
It's more of like
Yeah.
thank you
Thank
for
you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.